Hi, we're looking at this little Kubey folder, and basically what's different about this is that it's a tanto blade. And what's a tanto blade? Well, it's made up of wedges. You can see that here there's a wedge going down here. There's a wedge on the top. And you can see here also there's a wedge here. It's only sharpened on one side. So this is superior for piercing something. And the fact that it's quite a bit beefier at the end than some knives. So the idea that you might break the tip off is probably not going to happen with a blade in this construction. Now I've noticed, kind of interesting, I'm thinking, well, this is just a perfect size. But I found where it's only sharpened on one side, it doesn't really work well for whittling. Now, that's the sharpened side is on the top. If we flip it around and you're left-handed, then it works better for like making a fire stick or something like that. And two, if you're doing the classic chest pull with you've got something that you're carving and you're going like this, well, that's put that on the top again as far as your cutting is going, and makes it more able to do it. I think if I decided to put this in as an everyday carry knife, I would reprofile it. In other words, I would sharpen this other edge too, so that it wouldn't matter which way, it is to do some little notching or whittling functions. So some other things that are nice with this is, it's got the little jimping. It has this, to unlock it, we go like that, lock liner. And it has this thing that certainly assists with opening it. And you can open it, with one hand. It's got a little indentation and plate here, which you could be using for tightening or loosening bolts. The other interesting thing it has on it is this glass breaking tip. So you could take this and get into or out of a car. Now, it's important to notice that if your point is to shatter glass to allow entry or exit, you're going to be doing one of the side windows, and you're not going to hit it in the center of the window. You're going to hit it by one of the corners. You can actually see sometimes people trying to break glass, and if they hit it in the center, sometimes there's enough give in the glass that it doesn't even, it doesn't even crack. So to avoid, trying to do it over and over again, you do it once near a corner, and that will sufficiently shatter the glass, and then you'll be able to make the entrance or exit. The clip is movable here, but you can move it from this side over to this side. So if you were hanging it using the clip in your pocket, it would go from being in this position to that position. So, it has that option. I've never changed it. It does have a lanyard hole. I'm not sure what these things are for, because, the knife does interfere with them. So you're certainly not going to, have a lanyard going in that or not. The only thing I can think they are for maybe is the idea that this edge sticks out a little from the body of the knife. So that might be just to protect your, your fingers, your pocket or whatever from it. But a nice little knife, but I just thought I'd mention it and talk about this idea of the tanto blade, and why that's considered a more tactical blade. Something might be used by a soldier it's funny how when they say tactical, it usually to me it means several things. First, it means that it's something that would be used by a soldier. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a weapon, but it could be a weapon. Like you could have tactical boots, and they're not really a weapon, but they're made extra rugged to suit the environment that this soldier is going to be in. So to me, it would be tactical sometimes means it can be used as a weapon, but it means something that's going to facilitate the person who is the soldier, or sometimes a policeman, but that idea that that's used to support the person's job and tasks that they're doing. And it usually too means that it's extremely beefed up. So in other words, all of a sudden, having a flashlight you buy at Walmart, it's $12, and it says it's tactical because the end of where the light is has some indentations on it, so supposedly you could strike it and use it as a weapon. But that real flashlight, for it really to be considered tactical, I suppose you could say it's tactical style, but they're generally not tactical quality. In other words, all of a sudden you see that same size flashlight, and it might be $60 to $180 because it's built with a lot of ruggedness, and that would mean the switch is made extra rugged. It's made to go, really go on and off a lot, and the casing is usually made out of better metals, thicker metals. Usually has gaskets so that it's not really a diving light, but they realize that this thing might be setting in water for a while, and you're going to still be able to use it. And so it has these beefed up qualities about it, because especially soldiers are, they're going to use these tools in situations that are really rugged and are going to be the environment's abusing the tool. It's not like they're abusing it, but the environment is. So it really has to be really rugged. So when you have something like this, it's like, yeah, that's a tanto blade style, but to call this tactical, I wouldn't do that. But they certainly have knives with tanto blades that would be quite different. But like I say, I like this idea of the glass breaker too, and I might, like I say, resharpen this other edge, or change the profile, I should say that, or the grind of this knife by sharpening it on the other side, and then it can be used as a pocket knife too, because it is fairly light, it is fairly rugged, and be good for a car because you've got the glass breaker on it. Bye.